party's peak, Jeremy, hoping to be the night's main event, cautiously revealed an old Ouija board. "Ever seen one of these bad boys in action?" he asked with false bravado. Jake, Jeremy's best friend, chortled. "Dude, you gonna call some spirits? Maybe ask them to give you a makeover so you'll get asked to homecoming." Jeremy rolled his eyes. "Watch and learn." He placed his fingers on the planchette and theatrically summoned the spirits of the underworld using the chants he learned from Yahoo Answers. The room grew cold, lights flickered, and two distinct shadows materialized. One was tall and imposing, with flames dancing in his eyes. The other was wearing flip-flops and appeared to be holding a rubber chicken.
"I am Gorlax, Lord of Torment. I shall possess this mortal, condemning him to bring about a reign of terror and darkness. I have traversed the pits of hell for millennia among the tormented souls. I have studied meticulously at the feet of anguish and will bring forth all the terrors that will engulf this world using this mortal's pathetic flesh,"
declared the imposing one. The other demon piped up.
"Yo, I'm Daryl. I was thinking of using him to, replace all the world's coffee with decaf and maybe put poopy on everything. Real diabolical stuff."
Gorlax blinked, flabbergasted.
"Coffee, feces, that's your evil plan."
Daryl nodded eagerly.
Oh, and maybe make socks permanently wet. Can you imagine the horror? What if I went to every supermarket and took all the Pepsi off the shelves and replaced them with Pepsi Max? Can you even fathom the dread?
Jeremy's terror was now competing with confusion. He whispered to Jake, "Is this for real?" Gorlax, meanwhile, was laying out his master plan.
"I will use this vessel to summon legions of the undead, plunge nations into chaos, and cast eternal night upon the earth. The torture of hell will be mirrored here on earth."
Daryl considered this.
Sounds complicated. How about we just rearrange furniture so people keep stubbing their toes? Then, we change every mortal's Netflix password so they have to keep clicking the forgot password link. It's sinister and devious.
Jeremy and his friends stifled their giggles. The absurdity of the situation was becoming too much. Gorlax's fiery temper was losing to Daryl's nonsense.
"Enough. This mortal is mine. Take the other one. There are options here. I will take this human called Jeremy and dominate the mortal world, and you take his friend over there to do your thing."
Over my wet socks? You didn't beat me here. It was a tie.
Daryl retorted. Gorlax rubbed his temples with his fingers.
"There is no reason this has to be so complicated. On the count of 3, I will seize control of Jeremy's mind and soul. All you have to do is jump into, literally, anybody else."
Fine.
Daryl ceded.
When the Dreadlord is praising me for my success and stripping your flesh from your bones for being so lame, don't forget you could have been on the ground floor with me.
Gorlax stared blankly at his demonic companion for a moment.
I am okay with that. Are you clear on the plan? I jump into Jeremy. You jump into anywhere else. Preferably a fire, but probably one of his friends there."
Yeah, I got it. You just try not to mess this up.
Daryl said in his most demeaning tone. Gorlax rolled his eyes.
"Okay then. 1, 2, 3.
Both demons lunged at Jeremy simultaneously. There was a blinding flash, and when the room returned to normal, Jeremy stood in place, his face blank. He began dancing the Macarena, albeit clumsily, while reciting an ancient summoning chant. At the same time, he was also trying to sprinkle glitter from his pockets onto the floor. Jake rushed to Jeremy's side. "Dude, you okay?" Jeremy mumbled something about Pepsi Max and eternal darkness, swaying on the spot, drool spilling out of his mouth, while attempting to draw a pentagram on his chest with a yellow crayon. Gorlax groaned.
"This wasn't the plan, you ignorant filth."
Daryl, meanwhile, was trying to figure out how the rubber chicken fit into all this.
I told you, Wet Socks and Poopy! Evil genius! Now we shall summon forth a pizza!
One of Jeremy's hands pulled out a cell phone and dialed the number for Domino's Pizza. Then the other hand slapped the hand holding the phone, knocking it to the floor. Gorlax just shook his head.
Let's go, Daryl. This has been a fantastic waste of time and energy.
As the two bickering demons vanished, the party erupted in laughter, except for Jeremy. Jake waved his hands in front of Jeremy's face, searching for signs of life. The two demons' opposing wills, shredding his mind and soul into different directions so intensely, had permanently fractured his mind, leaving him a brain-broken, drooling husk of a boy for the rest of his life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please take a moment to give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll never miss an upload.